All right, let's just you want to jump right into it?
You got that little mellow voice on you now?
Bro, I all got into it last episode. I had a lot of fun.
Can I just say that, was it 2 episodes ago now? Last week or the week before? When at the end, I was listening to it, and at the end, when you tried to go into that voice, you remember that?
Yeah.
I was dying listening to it. I was like, this kid's an absolute fucking goofball.
I'm trying. I'm not as much of a loser as people think.
You want that radio voice. Do people think you're a loser?
No, not like, oh. I mean, yeah, there's people out there.
Well, yeah,
sure,
everyone,
but
the haters.
I mean, dude,
hate.
just like health stuff in general is like, people have their own, I don't know. If you're into this very healthy lifestyle, you have kind of this assumed persona as like a nerd, loser, not low life, but
I don't think that at all. I think you're being
high
very
life.
hard on yourself. And
I just want to show people that, hey, you can be healthy and
he's a
try to
normal
be cool
guy.
too.
He's just a normal guy.
Well, you bring that out of me. That's why I want to do this pod, because it was a way I can share my love while also being myself
And ripping it with the boy.
with the boy.
Now, I don't want to make this into like anything, but the Bachelor has his own pad now.
Elaborate.
I know this isn't a dating show for you, but the kid's got a new apartment.
Oh yeah, I had no idea where you're going with that. Yeah, big steps. Me and my brother just moved in.
It's a 6 spot.
6 spot. It was dude, I'll be honest, it's exciting, but it's scary as hell. Because especially just being in full control of how much money I make, it's tough. Like, I'm gonna have to really like be smart with it. It was like I was living at my parents this entire time. Super lucky. Got food, groceries, the whole 9. Didn't have to pay rent.
The best.
Now I'm an adult, dude.
Full on grown up.
I'm excited for it. I need it though. I think it's one of those things that like I hear from entrepreneurs a lot. They say like you got to put yourself in situations where it's, hey, we got it. It's time to go.
Yeah.
We got to make it now.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that
get
pressure.
Uncomfortable
It's healthy pressure.
100%.
Apartment's so sick.
Sick.
And
The gym.
yeah.
Wait till the pool in the summer.
I'm gonna be doing laps in that thing.
Fuck that. I'm gonna be sitting outside while you do laps, just getting sun.
Bro, we might as well just get you on the lease.
That's true. I'm gonna be here so much. It's so close to our office.
What room is he in? The main room.
Yeah, he's in the room.
The room.
Anthony. Yeah. Listen, your friend slept in the lobby again. We can't have this keep happening.
And then I'll say, so what's the problem?
Yeah. Give him a parking pass.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Give him a parking
Then
pass.
don't put the nice ass couch in the
Yeah,
lobby.
seriously.
That's on you.
The amenities are nice.
And you know I'm giving him sheets and a pillow too. All right, let's go.
All right, part 2, shopping list.
Part 2, we just ended talking about oils, which was a goodie.
Yeah.
I think that was a good breakdown. But I know I definitely want to touch on healthy snacks, but you mentioned like the cosmetics and stuff like that too.
No, but I think we should stay in foods. We can pivot
let's finish the
pivot
foods.
to the cosmetics.
Let's finish the foods because I don't know if I have my phone. Oh, can you send my phone? I have a list of really good healthy, I call them healthy processed foods.
Bro, does your phone not lock?
No, I just always do that, dude. I'm like an old person with it. So I have a list of what I like to call healthy processed foods. Foods that you're not going to find on the outside of the store. And just a reminder for people too, the whole way we did this grocery guide, part 1, we talked about this 80-20 rule. 80% of your foods when you're going grocery shopping, you want to get from the outside of the store. 20% is the inside, what we're talking about now. Now, those are just general recommendations in terms of numbers. You can manage and do whatever you want with them. We already kind of got into some of the aisles with the oils and stuff, but I want to go into healthy processed foods.
Cool. I just want to touch on, this will now be the second week that the app has been rolled out.
Yes,
and mentioned on the first episode was there's going to be a guide on there to food shopping along with a bunch of other resources. So, sponsored by Mano Wellness. Go check out the app. Whoever won the contest, shout out to you.
Shout out.
Yeah, I'll shout you out again on the next episode. But go ahead, take advantage of that app. It's free. There's ways to level up, but yeah, go hammer it home while you're looking here.
Yeah, this guy, I literally have it's separated between the 80% and the 20% in the guide. and it has a list of all the outside of the store stuff, and it has a list of all the inside stuff. So it has all the healthy snacks in here too.
Awesome.
And what I can actually do is I might as well just,
Pull it
up on the Mano app real quick, and then I can go to look at that, resources. That's videos, not resources. There's videos on there as well. Resources.
What kind of videos?
And I can scroll down. Look at all these resources. Oh, it's categorized too. This is amazing. Look at all these. And then look. Oh, it's not showing up. Oh, I'm in my. You know why? Because I'm in my admin account.
You're in the care change.
I gotta go into my.
I love how you're
personal
narrating
account.
your own app
I
and
know,
being
dude.
like, "Oh, this is so cool."
Oh, I didn't mean to click the videos. Yeah, it's in there, but it has a whole list of foods as well. So wait, I had the healthy processed foods up. So, what do you know about foods that are like your favorite snacks that you know are processed but are healthy? Right? They don't have that many ingredients that you grab when you're on the go. You have any?
Not a snacker.
You're not a snacker.
Oh, just protein bars.
Okay.
That's it. Big protein bar guy. I'll do these meat sticks. But like I said last episode, my priority is getting in protein as much as I can. So
let's start there.
yeah. So if it's any snack, I try to get in protein. I haven't had chips in a while.
Yeah. So
Or anything
let's
like
go
that.
healthy protein, healthy processed proteins. Meat sticks is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
Some of the brands that you're gonna find in the store, that's First Form. So
What's the
that's
ingredients on here?
yeah, check them out. That's where they have the 2% or less.
Yeah,
That's a
beef,
good
pork,
example
Beef pork contains less than 2%. Everything
of
else.
everything else. Yeah.
So there you go.
Right. So processed, healthy processed meat sticks and stuff like that. Again, be careful of the ingredients, the sugar. That's a really good option. Cheese sticks, you can get a pretty good healthy cheese stick. That's processed as well. But again, healthy process.
Yo, talk to me. So I'll hit these for a snack, and I mean, we should have touched on it on dairy last episode. But what about the Fairlife drinks?
Yeah, ingredients wise, they're not bad. They're pretty good. But dude, so this is where I don't know, because you actually said this to me once. You're like, yo, aren't these like milk based? But how do they last so long compared to regular milk?
And they don't have to be cold.
Right. So that kind of just shows the processing, the amount they're processed.
They say they ultra filter it like 8 times.
Yeah. So
But I don't know if that plays a role. I don't know.
So I won't have them because I'll just rather bring like a whey protein powder, because it's a very processed dairy, going from to the last episode.
Right.
But the ingredients wise, they're not bad.
The macros are crazy.
Macros are so good too. So I used to have them a lot, and then I kind of stopped just because it is a processed milk.
Yeah.
But I would say it's on the healthier side, especially depending on where you're at. And then protein bars is a good conversation to have.
I mean, we could get into protein bars for days.
What I'll say is I'll say 95% of the protein bars in a grocery store are not good. Unless you're going to like a Whole Foods or a Sprouts or something.
Can I say from my experience, and you can tell me if I'm dead wrong? I would say most of the protein bars that you think have the best macros are not the best.
Let's call out one brand that you're thinking of right now.
Dude, they're so good. Oh, they got
The red label?
No, they got a yellow package. It's like, it almost looks like it's like chocolate, peanut butter, and has like it's like Fit Crunch.
Okay, very common. Isn't that Robert Irvine?
I think so.
Robert, whatever.
You know what they have on like someone scanned it with the app. They were a 1 out of 100.
So
Like
look at the
ultra
label. They're literally paragraphs.
Yeah, it's bad.
paragraphs. They're so processed.
I like the RX bars,
They're good. Look at the
but
ingredients.
the
right?
macros aren't great.
Why not?
Like compared to the other
Well,
ones.
so all right. So
Like,
here's what I'm getting at.
On the other ones, you're getting 25 grams of protein
Right.
for like 180 calories. For the RX bars, you're getting like 12. It's 12 grams,
Yeah.
and I think it's like 150.
So the
like
difference
that-
we got to make is
That's the
between
ratio I always look at.
you got to look at, is it a protein bar or a whole food bar? Protein bars are going to be more processed and more unhealthy because the macros are so good, because like they can just fortify it into whatever they want.
Right.
Whole food bars are going to be more natural, better ingredients, but it's gonna have less protein. It's probably gonna have more fats as well because it's actual food. So that's one good way to think about it. Is like the better the macros, the worse that it's gonna be. Like again, the most popular one is all the Quest ones. The Quest cookies, the Quest bars.
Those shits are ass.
Bro, they're so bad, but the macros are so good. They're so bad for you though. So if you're
What
going,
about Think? You ever heard of Think?
yeah, not good.
But they taste good.
Taste good. They all taste good, dude. They literally.
That's a lie. I think Quest's terrible.
They taste like candy to me.
Yeah.
But that's that's the whole point of them. But that's why they have to process them even more. So if you're trying to find a good protein bar, I would try to get a whole food bar, number one. But treat it like a supplement where you got to order it online. Don't get it at the store. Yeah, order a really good quality protein bar online. Same thing with supplements too. Don't get supplements at a store either. Get it online.
So this is my double issue here, and you know this from me, is I get my protein bars on the run, like for convenience.
Yeah.
And if I told you this and you know this, if I have them offline, like a package, or I buy them at the store, like a package of them, I fly through them because if they're there, I eat them.
I mean, yeah, you know that.
So, but that sounds like that's a personal problem.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I can't because
I can't control what you
because
eat when you're
one side of it is if you're getting them one at a time, you're not eating the whole thing. But you get it in package, you're getting better quality. So I don't know how to help you.
I need a lot of help.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Protein bar help.
I'll need a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's protein bars. Yeah. Oh, more healthy snacks? Yeah. All right, so we got protein sticks.
Wait,
are
hold
good.
on. Real quick to follow up on that. You said so whole food bars. Can you name a few? Or are they marketed that way?
So I'll give a shout out because these are the ones that I have. Yeah, sometimes. The ones that I have are from First Form as well. Now I am an ambassador for First Form, but I eat them, so I don't really care to share them. Yeah. I don't coach with them anymore, but I use all the products. So if I'm using them, I'm like I might as well keep promoting them. So they have a whole food bar called a Power Pro bar. So good. It's date based. A lot of healthy bars that you're gonna find, or whole food bars, are gonna have dates in them.
Love dates.
It's dates. It's peanuts. I think they put a whey protein in there. It's just all clean ingredients. But there's a couple other whole food bars. At the store, I don't know of any. RX bar would be considered a whole food bar. That's date based too. That would be the next.
They're nice.
That would be the one to get at the store. So like, if you want a little good combo, you get a beef stick for more protein. You get a little whole food bar for other nutrients. It's gonna fill you up good. Just look at the ingredients. Look at the added sugar. Highly recommend just ordering them online though from a good source.
Yeah, fair.
All right. So that's proteins. Some other quick healthy snacks. Rice cakes. So good, dude.
I'm out. I'm not. I like them. I just haven't gotten on that wave yet.
I get the Quaker lightly salted. I wish they were regular salted. Give me more salt.
Don't they make them, or they only make?
They make lightly salted or no salt, and then they also make like chocolate and apple.
You're a big salt
that.
guy.
Yeah, dude. As an endurance athlete, you gotta be, because you're just sweating all the time using them.
Yeah.
I get the lightly salted because they're plain, so the only ingredient is rice and salt. That's it. Some of the other ones, like the apple one, chocolate one, they're gonna have a crap ton of ingredients in there. So plain Quaker rice cakes, such a good,
love it,
healthy processed food. Then you got some other stuff like dried fruit is a really good one, obviously from the center of the store. Again, be careful; they will add sugar to a lot of dried fruit, which is insane to me. But if you just get real dried fruit that literally just has mangoes or whatever it is, your money. Highly recommend. That's such a good travel snack. These are all really good travel snacks.
Oh, travel snack. Jerky?
I just posted a thing about it.
Yeah.
These are all same jerky. We just talked about it.
The beef sticks?
Yeah,
I guess kind of the same.
It's couple other ones like you see these like healthy like edamame or chickpea or like legume based snacks that are out there. Like I don't know if you've seen like there's like this one called Snap Peas. It's like a there's all these different healthy alternatives. Again, just be careful of the ingredients. They'll add processed oils into them. Healthy chips options. Brand
Doritos.
called Siete is the best brand for chips.
Siete.
Macros are going to be the same in the sense that you're going to get carbs, you're going to get fats, but they make them with avocado oil. The ingredients are clean. Siete. No free shout out, but free shout out.
So no Doritos.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The main thing with chips is the oils, right? Chips are just fried potatoes. What are they fried in? Right, a lot of them are gonna be now fried in. They're switching over to like ghee and avocado oil. Those are good. Still gonna have calories, still gonna have fats and carbs, but so much healthier quality wise. So I would mainly say for other snacks like that, just look at the ingredients. Now that you kind of know a little bit more, they're gonna be way more expensive, but they're good. So legume based snacks. Another good healthy chip alternative are pork rinds, baked pork rinds. Don't get the fried ones.
Never heard
Baked
of
pork rinds. Pork rinds are pig skin.
Yeah.
High in protein, no carbs.
Can you get
some
them at
fats.
the store?
Yeah.
Can you?
Epic is a really good brand. They have meat sticks as well, but they have baked pork rinds, so they're not fried and they're just so good. It's literally just sounds so gross, but pig skin. And then which is also very common in the South for like barbecue. And then what else we got? Dry fruits. I love just snacking on raw veggies, but that's irrelevant from the healthy processed foods.
Carrot guy.
I love carrots. Yeah, I can eat them all day. And that's really it. We already mentioned protein powders, protein bars. Yeah, those are the healthy processed foods. So like there are so many options you can go, but the moral of the story is if you can get just really good at reading the nutrition label and less focus on the macros, the quantity, and more focus on the quality, you can get some good options.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. I'm really thinking about my but then you have some of the other stuff like condiments and stuff like that. Condiments and sauce is a big one that we almost just missed.
We did almost miss that.
So-
And that's at their own aisle. We're
Yeah,
in that
so
aisle.
condiments wise, not people may think of it, but honey is definitely a condiment.
I know your go-to.
I put it on everything.
I know
put
your
on,
other
yeah, I
go-to.
put it on that chicken last night. I don't know if you know.
I know, it was nice.
So good.
Mustard.
Mustard. is another good one.
Mustard!
So good. Look at the ingredients. And the cool thing about mustard is even a non-organic mustard has clean ingredients. So it's good. It's like mustard seed, vinegar, turmeric, just a bunch of
Did you
different
get that
spices.
mustard reference? That's when Kendrick calls in like the DJ. I know you're a Drake guy, but
Oh, DJ Mustard.
yeah.
Yeah.
At the super mustard.
I didn't hear that part of it, but I
Yeah.
know DJ Mustard.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But
I
he's
was
a good name.
You just threw out like
Yeah.
a big compliment to a guy you don't even know.
Honey, raw honey.
Yeah.
Raw maple syrup, mustard, hot sauce. Frank's Red Hot's a good one. Crystal's another good one. That
Yeah,
I
but
like.
you should be on the.
Be on the
They're not
lookout.
all good hot
Not
sauce.
good. So, like for example, Frank's Red Hot, they have like a buffalo sauce. Not good.
Not good.
So look at the ingredients.
Mm.
These ones are very easy because you're gonna be able to read all these ingredients.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
salsa.
Oh, you
Salsa.
so good. You can get a really, really good salsa. I got that cilantro
Yep.
mild salsa. That was from Sam's Club. Costco has a similar one. Again, read the ingredients.
Awesome.
Now the salsa ingredient label is gonna be a little longer because they have tomato, cilantro. They have like a bunch of like actual ingredients. But as long as there's no preservatives and stuff like that, salsa's
Here it is.
such a good topping.
I got off this a while ago, and I don't know if many people like even think about it this way. Ketchup.
So good.
No.
Dangerous though.
Talk about what most people ingest ketchup
So the
when you go
biggest
to a place.
the biggest problem about the ketchup at a restaurant or in the stores, the regular Heinz one or most of them, is two things. They have processed oils,
They're not good.
not good. They have processed oils. They have added sugar, and they also have high fructose corn syrup in there as well.
Not good.
High fructose corn syrup is literally banned in every single other country except for ours. It is really, really bad. It's one of those ones that I will avoid at all costs. So I don't eat ketchup unless I get it on my own. Another big company shout out is Primal Kitchen. No problem giving them a free shout out because they're awesome. They have condiments, they have like salsas and stuff like that, but they have an organic ketchup. You're gonna spend your entire allowance on it or salary.
Yeah.
But so good.
But most of the ketchups.
And you know what's wild,
No
dude?
bueno.
It's just tomato based. Like you don't need
Yeah,
to
you
put all
don't
this
really
stuff
need
in
to.
it. You really don't.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen you. Your ideal meal when you go out is Phillies game, inside, hot dog, Heinz ketchup, side of fries, in canola oil.
Bro, I've been seeing like when baseball came back out, I was seeing like all the new MLB
The specialty ones?
all the
Yeah.
new foods.
Oh, dude.
Bro,
The idea, like the title of them, so cool. I think
so cool.
I think ours is like they said Phillies. I think it's a s'mores quesadilla.
You know what they did?
Electric.
They said, how can we get kids so attracted to these foods that they force their parents to buy it for them?
Sugar.
No, I'm talking about the naming and marketing.
S'mores quesadilla.
And do the pictures? They look so good.
I know.
Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible.
Mm.
But that's why if I'm at a restaurant, I literally will mostly just ask for mustard.
You have a healthy alternative for... no, wrong.
Salad dressings, real quick.
Go ahead.
Salad dressings.
You're a huge salad guy.
Love salads. I probably have salad every day.
Well, and especially when we go out to eat. So you don't like to eat out, but I drag you to go out to eat because I'm a huge eat out
I'll
guy.
always go out to eat with you though.
And I'm a huge out to eat guy, and I'd say 98% of the time it's a salad for you. Not in a bad way.
Just for two reasons.
It's the safest for you.
It's the safest. It's gonna have the least amount of oils because it's a salad. So if I'm getting a processed oil, it's only gonna be from the meat that's on there, and then everything else is just kind of raw veggies, and then I'll get the dressing on the side, which we're about to jump into because dressings are
Always
so
get
bad.
the dressing
Dude.
on the side. You do.
I get the dressing on the side or no dressing, and then I'll touch on what dressing I make.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like you don't just. I mean, it goes without saying, but you don't just talk about it. I've seen you live it.
Well,
day in, day
dude,
out.
so the dressings are so
I
bad.
think we got the wrong color in the lights.
We do. I realized at the first episode, and I forgot to change it. Sorry.
I just hit me.
I know. Doesn't take away the quality.
No, it doesn't. They're just the yellow, not
they're not the fluorescent.
LED.
Yeah, LED ones. Dude, salad. You could have the healthiest salad, and the salad dressing alone can ruin it.
Mm.
So most salad dressings are there. A lot of dressings are oil based. So most salad dressings are going to be processed.
These oils really fuck
They're gonna be,
everything up,
dude.
huh?
They're in everything, bro. So most salad dressings are gonna be processed oil based. A lot of the healthy salad dressing ones, they're just gonna have preservatives and just bad ingredients. Primal Kitchen again, shout out.
Wow.
Macros aren't awesome if you're looking at calories, but quality wise, they're great. They have every dressing, which is high. They use avocado oil, they use olive oil, they use all this stuff. And then same thing, dude. Same thing with when it comes to like mayo and like all of these other condiment stuff. It's all the quality, right? If you're not worried about calories and you just focus on the quality, like you can get a mayo that's with avocado oil instead of any of these other processed oils. But going back to salad dressings again, they're gonna be hard to find. If you can get a good quality one, great. I have a cheat code salad dressing. And I do this every single time with my salads. Is I'll do mustard, and then any kind of like acidic type of condiment. So like apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, lime juice. Any of these that bring acidity into it, I just go mustard, put that into it, mix it up until I get like a dressing consistency that I want. So I don't measure it, and that's my dressing. It's so good. If I'm at a restaurant though, I'll literally straight up just have mustard. Because I'm not gonna sit there and make a concoction.
I've seen you do it.
I'm not gonna make a
Often.
concoction, so
Yeah.
I'll literally just use mustard.
Yeah, I've seen you do it all.
And I don't mind. I love mustard so much too. And I
Yellow?
just yellow is my favorite. And
too.
then I don't love like Dijon, but I like spicy brown mustard. I love making my own honey mustard,
Really?
bro.
Literally just honey and mustard?
It's literally just honey and mustard.
What mustard do you use for the honey mustard?
You can use any of them.
But what do you
I'll just use yellow mustard.
You use yellow?
But
It
dude,
goes
you
pretty
use
well
if
with
you
the
use
yellow?
a spicy brown and honey,
Nice.
so good. You get
Yeah.
a nice little kick, and then
You'll use it on a salad?
no. The only time I've used honey mustard like on a chicken or if I make
on a
homemade
chicken.
chicken wings,
Yeah.
I'll use a honey mustard
Nice.
honey mustard sauce.
The homemade
Really
wings.
good, dude. Homemade wings are so good. So good. Condiments can get dangerous.
Very.
But they're also they're a game changer to make your foods not taste like just bland.
Yeah. The sauce is a game changer, but dangerous in the fact that like we just talked about potentially making mistakes on meats to buy and like putting a meal together, there's mistakes you can make, and then just emphasizing those mistakes with doubling down with a mistake on a condiment, you can make a bad contraption.
Bro, think about like Salad Works. Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
Right. So people assume that they're making such a good decision. Then, well, one, you're having toppings with the side of salad. Every time I go there, I'm loading up on toppings.
100%.
You get 5 of them, and I'll probably get an extra one.
And I'm gonna do double chicken, but make half of it the crispy chicken.
Bro, if they put the dressing on there for you, like a ranch or
Loaded.
something like that, they're using a serving size of a dressing is like 1 or 2 tablespoons. They're using at least 5 or 6.
And I just got a salad, so give me the side roll too. Obviously.
Warm.
Obviously.
It's not sourdough.
And yeah, throw in the cookie. It's at
Bro,
the register. Just give me the cookie.
that's what I want to make you is a gourmet salad.
I'm not a salad guy.
I know, but a gourmet one. You're not a romaine guy.
No, I hate the
You don't like
crunch.
romaine, but
The
I can make
crunch is
you. You
terrible.
don't mind like
I like
spinach.
the spring mix.
Spring mix?
And spinach, yeah.
Just use less lettuce too. But I can make you a gourmet salad.
What classifies?
Yo, another little salad cheat code too is what I'll do is if I'm making one at home, I will I'll make an egg sunny side up, and I won't cook it all the way through, and then I'll use the egg yolk as part of a dressing.
The what?
The egg yolk.
Yolk?
Yolk.
Yolk.
Yolk. And that'll make a nice little dressing too.
You're just on a different level.
No, it's just it's doing it for so long. These are like little cheat codes that you learn along the way. Like, so the only reason I know this mustard dressing thing is because when I first started, I was cutting down, and I was trying to figure out a way to have a salad with dressing with little calories because I was cutting, and I was like, ooh, mustard. And then when I first started doing it, I would mix it with water.
To make
just
it water,
to make it a little bit more watery, and it still tastes like mustard. Literally didn't change it that much.
It's got a strong mustard's got a strong flavor.
No, but then I started so then I did lemon juice. I was like, ooh, adds a little acidity to it. And then I was like, ooh, let me try apple cider vinegar. So good with apple cider vinegar.
I'm not a.
Or you can do regular vinegar. You can do anything.
Never been on that apple cider vinegar wave.
It's so good. Trying to think of what else is in the pantry for condiments. That's really it. Like, you can, with every meal, you can, all the condiments we just mentioned, you can put on everything.
I'm going to take you to my last aisle in the food market.
Let's go for it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Let's go to some cosmetics, specifically deodorant.
Yeah, this is fun.
Specifically deodorant.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm just getting into this actually, dude. This is like my next step in health.
Gotcha.
Because obviously I was like all exercise and nutrition based, and now I've been really looking into the cosmetics. I don't know like enough yet, but I know that there's just so much shit in these things.
Yeah.
So much.
Like, what ingredients do you even look for?
I couldn't tell you that. So here's what I do. I have an app that's called Yuka. And it's really cool.
Spell it.
Yuka.
Okay.
And this is really good for food or cosmetics. But when you're in the store, you scan it. So there's a scanner, and then it'll tell you a score out of 100 if it's good or bad. And so the one time I scanned all my stuff, my deodorant, it was all red.
Here's
terrible.
a question for you. Can we, because we're already at the store using the Mano Wellness app, can a next step in the Mano Wellness app to be incorporate something like this? Because we're already using it for our grocery purchasing.
Noted. I'll just buy the Yuka app.
I'll just buy the app.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, dude, that's one of the things that when we talk about Mano Wellness app growing, there's so many things like that. So yeah, I never even thought about that. I'm definitely adding that to the list.
You recommend using an app like that, soon to be Mano Wellness, and scanning and seeing where they come back at. 'Cause there is dangerous stuff in some of these products.
Yeah, because dude, like even for me, someone like I have no problem doing the research, but even someone like me, like it's a lot. It takes a lot of time. So and there's an app out there that does it. So I'll give another brand shout out that I use now. I completely switched over to Dr. Sasquatch. It's like that men's brand because great scores on that app. And they also promote it as like a natural soap and stuff like that.
Scent?
So good. But I read the label and there's still ingredients that I have no idea what they are. I kind of just trust the app.
Okay.
So I like cosmetics is where I don't know enough, but I was able to find a solution by just outsourcing.
Are you like a face wash guy?
So I was, but I don't now because they don't have one. But I just use the body wash bar on my face.
Yeah, that's what I usually do. And like lotions and stuff like that. You're not big on lotions.
Yeah, they have lotions. So they have I have a
Oh,
body
nice.
lotion from them. I wasn't before, but now they have a body lotion. They got deodorant. I use their body wash. Yeah.
Let's I want to give a shout out. Let's shout out Lexi Adams' company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let me get her user tag. It's called Purely Made. So she does beef tallow lotion, all natural.
Bro, it's getting very popular. And ghee, too. People are using ghee and even like coconut oil as cosmetics as well.
So I don't know her full story, but partially from what I understand, right? She struggled with skincare, and I think it was mainly off preservatives in products, and she found that it wasn't getting any better. And she likes to go all natural route, so she started making her own beef tallow and made a big difference for her, and being all natural. And it's a crazy process, but she started her own business, and she's making them for people. High reviews. I'm talking. So she's a lovely girl, and I know her personally. I've grown up with her. She's awesome. You know her, and obviously, when a friend opens a business, they go support her. We went to support her, and it's not only did we support her because she was our friend. I've gotten so much great feedback from people who have bought from her that not only is it naturally made, but it's made a real difference in their skin. And it's purely handmade on Instagram by Lexi Adams. Go ahead and
Purely
check it out.
handmade _
Purely handmade _ We can tag it somewhere, but just to shout out another small business. You can see some before and after.
I love that.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Well,
so
dude,
go support a small business.
So here's what I do know, because it makes so much sense. Just like how we've been talking about the foods that you eat affect everything. Well, same thing. Like the stuff that you put on your skin, it's still going through your skin. It's called transdermal. It's like, I think transdermal, whatever. It's still going into your body.
Right.
So whatever you put on your skin, like the
seeps in.
sunscreens and
Yeah.
stuff like that, dude, it's still going
The
into your body.
sunscreens.
Like, again, I don't know enough about them, but like that's another example of you just gotta use the app,
Yeah.
because those ingredients can't read anyway. I don't really know enough about them, and all I do know is that like these. Oh no!
Is that battery died?
Yeah, that's all right. We're wrapping up in a second.
Yeah, we're gonna
anyway.
keep going.
So if you're on YouTube, sorry about it, but we're gonna keep it rolling. So, dude, it makes sense, right? It makes sense to try to get the best quality stuff, and it makes such a difference between rashes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess my next step is like, every man's biggest fear is losing his hair, right? And there's so much studies out there on shampoo, and how it might contribute, and then like what's in the water specifically in like the city or anywhere that has bacteria and chemicals or chlorine to clean it and stuff like that in it. So I guess the next step for me is kind of trying to find a natural shampoo that you can use consistently.
Yeah,
Because I've heard some really bad things about some shampoos, and some that are like the highest brands that have been around for forever.
bro. So that's what I do. I would just say find your brand. So like Lexi's brand, that Sasquatch. But like once you find a brand, then all their products are gonna be good quality. So you don't have to go bouncing around. So I would just find a brand and just stick with it. It's another thing that it's an investment in my health. The way I look at it, because they're gonna be more expensive, but it's helping me.
Yeah.
So I don't really care about spending it. Especially with like boutique brands, like they're gonna be more expensive, but it's an investment in the health.
It definitely is.
So is our cart full?
Our cart's pretty full. We didn't touch on dessert at all.
That was the bakery section that we
Was
don't
a
need
bakery,
to.
but there is no dessert. You just don't get one.
I mean, my dessert's fruit, yogurt.
That's true. You ever? Oh, that ice cream that you made though, down the shore the one time.
Yeah, that was yogurt based.
That was nice.
Yeah, but that was Ninja Creamy. That's cheating.
Yeah, it was nice.
Uh,
No, I think our cart's
dude, that
full.
was a great episode.
And you know what's even worse? It's 2025, so with that cart being full, we spent maybe $300.
Definitely depends.
Yeah, we spent a lot of money. And I'm not saying that because we bought the more expensive stuff, which we did, but
Yeah, but you know what's more expensive?
That bill is crazy.
You know what's more expensive? The bigger bill? You know what I'm going to say.
No.
Medical bills.
Medical bills are expensive. That's good. That's
And they'll hit you later.
That is a good
So
point.
do it now.
Yeah.
Spend the bills now.
Yeah, it's true. You'll live a happier life.
Love that 2-part series because grocery shopping is, I mean, we do it every week.
Yeah.
Maybe even every day.
Wasn't planned.
And I'm really upset. I mean, the camera's plugged in. You can see it's plugged in.
I love how we're both still staring at it. And we're like...
I'm just annoyed because it's plugged in. I charged it before
not?
as well.
Look at that.
It's not? I can't see. Is it unplugged?
It's like...
Yeah, it's unplugged. But I charged it before. But whatever. We're wrapping it up anyway. That was episode 15, dude.
Damn. They're flying.
They're cool. I love this.
They're
this
fine.
is a lot of fun. We've been getting great feedback, so keep sending the feedback.
Always.
And we will catch you in episode 16.
Support the brand. The new drop is out.
Should we give them a sneak preview of what we're going to touch on in episode 16? Give them a little cliffhanger?
Fitness tracking.
Fitness watches.
Watches.
Watches, trackers, apps.
Apps is going to be in
that's
there.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Peace. I put the peace sign up, but there's no camera.
Yeah.
Peace.
Have a good week.